I don't know why. After you said it, I was just thinking about that night. Put on that movie with the
Oh
VHS.
my God,
Yeah.
Chelsea's thinking of put on VHS. I love that movie. When's the girl come out of the well? Like the fuck you
When she
talking
when
about?
she
You
when
mean the
she come out.
fucking ring? Oh,
It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
Whoopi Goldberg will be good. Whoopi Goldberg starring
What?
in Whoopi Goldberg.
I say we're gonna start talking like that fucking Family Guy skit where Gene Shalit robs people.
I don't know. You guys made me die when I was editing the last episode. And I took my piss and
Oh yeah.
I made sure that's
That-
the beginning of the episode. I cut it out, didn't put it right there. It made me laugh. I was like, "You're like, he's gonna hear this while editing." Yeah, I did. I was still so disappointed that the audio was corrupted from the board game one. I don't remember all what we talked about.
I don't either.
I never do. I never remember. But I was just so disappointed.
I have amnesia as soon as we stop recording. I have no idea what we talked about.
I feel that. I'm the same way. I got the nerds clusters.
Oh hell yeah!
Pretty good.
I like those ones over the rainbow ones. I think those ones taste better.
I got them for the drive-ins because we took Beaker to the drive-ins, and he did very well once the movie started. He just sat in the back of the car. We put our lawn chairs in front of it, and he just laid there like a baby while we watched Scream. And then oh man, I mean, I got cold. got down to 60, which felt cold.
Oh, you poor soul.
It was pretty chilly. Actually, I think it dropped into the 50s while we were there, but it made me realize, one, I'm a pussy, and two, that I can't stay up as late as I used to.
No, not at all. I'm
Like-
in bed at like 11 o'clock usually.
Yeah, like when it was 10:30, like it was like 10:15-ish, and like there was like an intermission. There was like a half-hour intermission before they were going to start Cocaine Bear. Chelsea and I were like, yeah, do you want to stay? And I was like, not really. I was like, it was $10 to get in for her and $10 for me. And that's basically the cost of one movie.
Yeah,
So I didn't stay for Cocaine Bear. I'll just wait till that comes to like Peacock or something
yeah,
and enjoy it.
Good game plan.
absolutely.
But it was like, oh man, drive-in theaters, man. This one was actually pretty legit. This had 2 screens, and it was Scream and Cocaine Bear on one, and then like whatever the family-friendly movies behind us. And there was like no one there, but people that go there, legit, dude. Like Texas trucks with a fucking air mattress in the back, like a tent set up in the trunk on some of them, or people show up with a van. And like they
That
have
sounds-
candy
that sounds
coming
great.
off from the back of the van with like a bunch of lawn chairs and coolers, and people are getting drunk and stoned. And I was like, God damn! Like Chelsea wasn't feeling well, so we weren't drinking. But I think next time there's a good double feature, I'm gonna bring some fucking like seltzers, maybe a Red Bull or something to keep me awake.
Maybe you go down to your local beer distributor and grab yourself some cider boys.
They don't have them down here.
Oh my god.
Cider Boys
That's
is a PA thing.
ridiculous.
I'd have to special order them. You know.
Fuck it, special order them. It's worth it. I just tried the newer flavor, the apricot crush, and
Apropos.
it was good. The apricot crush flavor, fucking awesome. I actually like it better than the peach, and you know I be talking about that peach all the time.
It's true. Saying you
The
found
apricot,
peach.
the apricot knocked the peach down.
Really? I don't know how I feel about apricots. Apricots.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of apricots.
I love that flavor. Big fan. Big fan.
Well, I will say I moved on to vodka seltzer train for a bit. Took a break from ciders. Went to vodka seltzers. Like, it's fine. I honestly don't think I get drunk anymore. Because, like, I can drink, like... I should say, here, let me preface it. I feel like I can drink in the span of like a few hours. We'll say 2, 3 or 4 drinks. And I'm not like feeling drunk. You know, like when you're drunk and you're like, you start stumbling or something, you know what I mean? Like where you like, you feel your coordination go down.
No.
Yes, I normally don't feel that until about 6 Mitches deep.
Well, no, that's
Once
what
I
I'm
hit
saying.
about-
Like, I feel like even when it, like with vodka seltzers, I'm like, okay, I would anticipate drinking 4 or 5 of anything in the span of an hour or 2. You would at least feel something, like feel, I don't know, buzzed. I don't feel buzzed. I don't feel buzzed. What's that mean?
I think your problem is you're not drinking enough.
I will if I go, like, so it's a weird thing too. I had this conversation with Chelsea. I feel like when I go, let's say downtown or something, and I get a mixed drink or I get a draft cider, I feel like those hit harder than canned drinks. Like, you know what I mean? Like canned seltzers, canned ciders. I don't know why.
You sure you're just not drinking more?
No, I drink a lot more at home. I limit myself to 1 drink if we're out. Unless it's Top Golf, because the bucket is cheap. Or if it's a cidercade, and I know I'm going to be there a while. I'm starting to think I just have a problem. My tolerance is coming back.
All the more reason to drink more. Just switch to hard liquor. Don't worry about it.
I debated on it. I literally, because I have my Pink Whitney just sitting in the living room. I will say, when I drink a full bottle of pineapple wine, like, I feel that. But that's also like, you know, that's me drinking a fucking full bottle of wine. I should feel something.
Yeah.
Elated. That's what I feel. Just shifting it around in my glass going, I feel good. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe you need to just switch to like straight Patron.
I can't do tequila.
Just do it. You're in Texas. You have to do tequila. Just drink Patron.
Bro, just because I have a trash stash doesn't mean I'm Mexican, bro. I don't have to do anything I don't want to. See this? This is a red-blooded American. I'm Texan first, red-blooded American second.
Pow.
No, I just don't like tequila. I don't know what it is.
Honestly, me either. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah. I like margaritas, but that's about it.
Well, that's different. That's
Yeah.
that's got flavor to it. Tequila to me just is like
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like, if I were to say a top 3 of liquors I will not drink, I would say scotch, I would say tequila, and then I would say gin, just straight gin.
Oh yeah, straight gin is not good at all.
Yeah, like
I don't think gin was ever designed to just be drank straight though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, some people do. Well, I guess no, you do it with tonic water. That doesn't count as straight.
Yeah.
I guess gin on ice people do sometimes, but
No, not really.
I'll take a gin on the rocks, please.
I'll tell you what, though. I remember when Josh was moving out of his parents' house. I think, were you there, Adam, that night? Because, like, Josh had, like, a party at his parents', like, a moving out party when he got his house and stuff like that. And I don't know if you were there.
Remember.
I don't think Chelsea was either. I think I ended up just going myself. But I ended up, like, he had all of his college friends, you know, the ones like Quinn and them, like, the ones we really don't talk to and didn't like us for some reason. Like, I don't know if they didn't like us. That might be me just reading into it. But they were very odd and not welcoming to Josh's high school friends. So I was like, oh, you guys are just going downstairs to play Cards Against Humanity and watch, what was that fighting robot movie? Real Steel or whatever, or Pacific Rim, something like that. I was like, I'm going to go upstairs and hang out with the adults, because it was Josh's dad, Jerry, and, like, his buddies. And I was just hanging out, and they were playing pool, and we were all up there just drinking. And Josh's dad's like, hey, you're probably one of the few people that's been in Josh's life that I actually like. And I was like, wow, thank you. He's like, you don't bullshit me. He's like, you, Johnny, Adam, he's like, you guys never bullshitted me. You were always straight up with me, and I respect that. And I was like, thanks, Jerry. He's like, I'm going to give you a treat right now. And I was like, okay. He pulls out this fucking bottle, and he like sets it on the table, and I'm like, what is that? And he goes, this right here, this is a $500 bottle. And I was like, whoa. I mean, at the time, we're like 23, 24. He's like, I'm going to pour you a little sip of this. And he pours, like a fucking standard, like, I don't know. What are the like short glasses that you put
like a rock glass?
Yeah. And he put ice cubes in there, and he poured a little bit, like, a bit of scotch, and I didn't know it. And he was like, this scotch is some of the best scotch. This is my favorite. I save it for special occasions. He's like, I want you to have some. And I was like, okay, cool. I'd never tried scotch. At the time, I was a whiskey guy, but like mostly it was like, I don't know, it was Jack Daniel's, like Tennessee Honey, like baby whiskey. Dude, I took a sip of that, and I straight up said to him, this is liquid sand. I was like, you drink this? He goes, yeah, man. This is a man's drink. We drank this in the Navy. I was like, I'm not a man. I handed it back to him. I was like, I respect you. I was like, I would finish this out of respect for you, but I don't want you to waste good scotch on me. And he was like, this is why I like you. And then he drank it. I was like, God damn, dude. Well, that's what I learned. I can't do scotch. Is just like, I don't know what it is. Like, isn't it a whiskey? Is it bourbon or a whiskey? What is it?
Whiskey. It's a whiskey.
Scotch is literally just whiskey that's made in Scotland. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Is it really?
But they age it in fucking special oak barrels, so it gets that smoky flavor.
I was gonna say, are they aged in like wine barrels? Because it had like I don't know. It just fucking, it didn't taste like whiskey to me. It tasted gross. I didn't like it.
No, man, it's literally the same. It's just what you're tasting is the flavor of oak. It's the oak that seeps into the fucking scotch.
It could have been also like, maybe it was like a special. I literally wish I could remember what it was, but he was like, yeah, this is like really expensive good stuff. And I was like, do not waste that on me. It literally, it dried my fucking mouth out. I was like, I had a full wet mouth. I took a sip of that, and I felt like I did the cinnamon challenge. Like, just sitting there like, I was like, no, not for me. I don't know what my preferred, like, what's in your infusion that you made?
Transfusion.
Oh, why the fuck did I say infusion? I mean, infusion's a drink as well, but like, what's like the steps to that?
I mean, it's vodka, grape juice, a little bit of lime juice, and then top it off with ginger ale.
That sounds good.
Simple.
I gotta get that. I gotta make that. I gotta remember those steps.
The very easy thing. It's
I know.
3 ingredients.
I know.
And you just mix it in a glass and drink it.
I'm like, I get to it, and I'm like, oh, like that video of Hillary when she's like, oh.
And it's all like equal parts except for lime juice. You just put as much as you want in.
See, I like that. I mean,
simple drink.
My go-to drink, it seems like, whenever we go to restaurants, if it's on the menu, Moscow Mules. I go Moscow Mules most of the time now because it is just so refreshing. Like, with any meal, it feels like it goes perfect with it. Like burger, fish and chips. Like, I just named 2 things, but those are like the 2 things I get. That's all I eat. I eat fish and chips, and I eat burgers and chips. Like, if I'm going to a restaurant, no. I mean, that'd be weird if I got a Moscow Mule at like Mexican place. I wouldn't.
Get a Mexican mule.
Eat a burrito and tequila and the ginger beer. That'd be fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, what was that?
I'm sure that works. The Irish Mule
works really.
What's the Irish Mule?
It's literally all the same as a Moscow Mule, but you just replace the liquor with Jameson or an Irish whiskey.
Yeah,
and it's fucking tits.
Man, I was like,
it's so good.
We learned recently about there's certain beers that are you're supposed to drink on a hot day, and I think Guinness is one of them. There's like a certain beer that's like your taste buds maximize it when you're like super super overheated. And I guess like
I don't
Guinness is one.
I don't think that's the thing. I think it means you're supposed to drink it warm, not dehydrate yourself.
No. This is literally like a thing farmers. We were learning about it. Like there's a certain type of beer that when it's ice cold and on a hot day, they drink it like at the end of their shift, and like it just hits different. And I think it was like Guinness was one of them. I forget. Chelsea knows the exact shit I'm meaning because we both stumbled onto it. We were like reading this article, and I was like, "What?" Because Guinness is. I never liked Guinness.
You're supposed to, I mean, realistically, you're supposed to drink Guinness warm. You're not supposed to drink it cold.
That's what the fucking creators say, man. It'd be like,
Yeah.
they can't tell you how to drink their drink, David.
Well, I'm not gonna let the farmers tell me how to drink my drink.
Why?
I'm gonna drink that warm bready fucking stout,
Fucking
nice and
farmers
warm
only, bro.
with a full head. FarmersOnly.com.
I want that head. Give me that head, boy. Nah, that is like a weird thing. Like I thought about that the other day. I was like, man, certain drinks just hit different. And a lot of them don't hit me anymore, and it's disappointing.
I mean, I think any drink hits different when I'm straight up fucking parched, and I'm just like, I need fucking liquid now.
First drink of water after ice cream.
Number one.
I think about that every time I eat ice cream now.
It's the best water.
I don't know if
It's
the best.
the best water. It's the best water.
To
You
me,
can name me a better water.
well, that first sip of water after you throw up.
Ew, no.
No.
That's
No.
gross.
You still
kidding.
throw up in your mouth. Dude.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
disgusting.
I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. I drink a lot of water, so it'd be tough to say when's the best time for water. Like maybe that first sip when I wake up in the morning, but like that's not always a good one either. And I drink a shit ton of water before bed. I don't mean to. I'm just an old man.
I just keep thinking after the first sip of water after ice cream, I'm just like, man, I wonder how good the ice cream scoop water bucket tastes. Bet that shit's fire. Just no.
Yo, David's out here selling ice cream flavor water.
Bro, there was a guy in New York. There was a guy in New York who was literally selling bottled hot dog water with a hot dog in it for like $20 a bottle. I think I could fucking score the idea that ice cream water is just significantly more healthy than hot dog water.
I mean, people are stupid, so yeah, people will buy it.
Bro, people were drinking hot dog water. That really happened.
Limp Bizkit must have been furious. That's their thing.
I should have had their logo all over it.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. David, what did you think of your Scream movie? I'm curious now.
So after
We'll spoil it. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's going to listen to this within the time.
exactly suck a dick.
I probably won't watch it forever anyway, so go for it. I won't
It
remember.
has no meaning for you. It's fine.
I will say that I'm very interested to see where they're taking the story. I thought this was a great twist to take Scream and actually kind of turn it upside down and have it still be Scream. They took out all the normal tropes, somehow still fished them in here and there where they should have belonged, and then completely added other things that have been excluded from that franchise for a long time. So it was very cool to see, and had good story. Story was good. The fucking kills were cool. The chase scenes were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it's 10 out of 10, but like I would say if it was gonna go in my Scream ranking movies, out of 6 movies, I'd probably put it in like the 3rd or 4th place now.
That's valid. I will say the most disappointing thing for me, overall, is the whole reasoning behind the killers. Like, when I started thinking about it logistically, I was like, wait a minute. All right, fuck it. I'm spoiling the movie right now. The fact that that cop is Richie's dad from the previous movie.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that they are killing in honor of their brother who was a killer, and they weren't killers to begin with, is fucking retarded. And furthermore, the fact that Richie was collecting all that stuff, right? Like all those props from the actual murders and stuff throughout the years.
Yeah, the evidence itself, yeah.
But like, one, how? With what money? Two, to what end? And three, like, it to me, it didn't sit right. I liked the idea of the cult following, like the guys in the beginning who you think are going to be the killers. Like, that was cool. And then they got killed off, and I was like, oh, because the actual cult's like, hey, like I was like, oh, the cult of people who are obsessed with it were like, fuckheads. You know the plan. You went past the plan, and then it turns out like, no. It was just like, no, we want to kill the main characters. I was like, what is this? What?
Well, I mean, just to work backwards. So from like the start, like so, like the end goal. The whole goal was that Richie was going to make a movie. That was his whole point, is that he was going to retell the story, make the movie, but the killers were going to win, basically, and move on to something else. That's the end game. And
but
Kirby made it.
Why is his family all about it? You know, why does his family decide like we want to be killers out of nowhere? Because their son / brother was a killer, and they were like, well, since he did it, we're going to do it to avenge him. What?
Well, I mean, to start, if you go back one more step before we hit that one, obviously all the evidence came from his dad. They just worked their way through finding evidence, getting it somehow, some way. Like those things, the tie-in for those is pretty easy to get. Like, oh, clearly his dad got it. His dad was a fucking cop. Boom, super easy. But the whole revenge plot, I mean, the only time you've actually had killers who wanted to be killers were Billy and Stu in the first movie. The second movie was Billy's mom. She did it for revenge. She wasn't a murderer, but when her son got killed, she decided, oh, fuck this. I'm going to go on a fucking murder rampage. And
yeah, third one's Sid's half-brother.
Right, exactly. And he never really murdered anybody until that point. He was just the puppet master pulling the strings.
Fourth was her niece, cousin?
Yeah, they were actually killers, though. It was her niece,
which is weird because it's like, oh wait, she has another brother. What?
What was a sister?
I don't remember. But it was still odd.
Or no, wait, no, I think it actually was her cousin because it's the bitch who got stabbed was her mom's sister. So yeah, it was her cousin. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. It was a cousin, and clearly Charlie and fucking Jill just went on a crazy rampage for, well, they actually both had different reasons, and then Jill fucking off Charlie, which was great.
But that's what I mean. I don't know. When you just think of the plot of this movie and the fact that the killers are killing because their brother was the last killer, and they're like, well, since you killed our brother, we're framing you to be the killer that killed our brother for no reason, and then we're also going to kill you. What?
Yeah, but that was kind of the point. Like the ideas that they were talking about, how they wanted to help Richie finish like the whole movie. They wanted to get his revenge for him, and
like think of it. I'm just saying, like, if like Adam, if you found out Ty was a fucking serial killer, right? And like somebody killed him, and you're like, man, you know what? I'm gonna finish what he started. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, no, it wasn't finished what he started. They were under the impression that Sam, the girl who killed him, basically it was the opposite. They thought that she was just a crazy fucking murderer and that she just offed him. They thought that she was the one who was behind the massacre. They didn't want to believe that it was Richie and fucking Amber who went on that crazy spree.
No, they straight up know, though. Like, they know that it what, like, they know that Richie and them weren't innocent. Like, there's like a whole thing where they say that, and like, it's just funny. Like, I'm just like, wait a minute. So you know you know he's the killer. there's evidence and everything, but you're gonna avenge it. Like, I don't know. Again, the only reason I dislike that is because the idea of the cult of Ghostface thing that you originally were telling me about, and then that they showed that it's like, ooh, it made it look like it was going to be like a group of people that were obsessed with the movie, like Redditors that all got like together and were just like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing, which would have been cooler.
I mean, they kind of did it. The only part that sucked is instead of being guys who wanted to follow around Billy and Stu, they were like, oh yeah, fucking Richie and Amber, and I was like, ew, I don't think so.
That's what I mean. That's why, like, I was like, I was interested until, like, when they all explained like their whole thing, and I was like, well, what the hell? I will say I appreciate that the core 4 made it, which was cool.
Yeah, but how good was fucking Chad's fucking fight scenes though, dude? He kicked so much fucking ass. I was so
Chad's
in.
shit.
That shit was awesome. I loved watching him get into the fights. When he died but didn't die, I was like, how y'all gonna do that to Chad? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, come on now.
I will say, the fucking, oh, what am I trying to say? The FBI chick, I couldn't think of her name. I was trying to think of it.
Kirby.
Every time I saw her, isn't that the girl from Heroes?
Yeah. She played the cheerleader in Heroes, and
I kept saying to
she
Chelsea every time she got hurt, I was like, bro, it's fine. Give her like 10 minutes. She'll be healed up.
she'll heal up. Wolverine out here.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, she was also a babysitter on Malcolm in the Middle before Heroes, and she had that, whatever that country fucking music show was on CBS for a hot minute.
Nashville?
Yep, that's exactly it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yep. She was like the main star in Nashville.
But I think they're...
And the mom from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah,
Connie Britton.
That's
Yep.
dude.
Damn
Connie
son.
Britton is hella hot, and so is Hayden Panettiere. They are two spicy quesadillas.
Yes.
Jenna Ortega was pretty good in the movie too.
Oh yeah, actually, there's a great scene. So I don't know if you know this or not, but do you know who voices Ghostface? Like,
I don't know his name. I've heard
So
of his things.
So his name is Roger Jackson, and he's famous for another voice. And some people know it, some people don't. Dude, he fucking voiced Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I knew that.
And if you notice, when they're going in the subway scene, when they're walking down the stairs, there's a guy for his Halloween costume. He's dressed as Mojo Jojo going up the stairs.
That's fucking dope.
It's amazing. I caught that shit and I was like, oh.
I just laugh because, like, yeah, I think overall it's a good movie. I think like they're making another one.
I hope so.
No, I'm pretty sure they announced it like before this one came out. Plus, this one just grossed a shit ton of money. So it's just like, if they do, I hope to God that the main girl is the killer, because that would just be. Plus, she looks like a lady from 90 Day.
I mean, her and so character names, so like Sam and Tara definitely look like they're on some like different shit. But how about the kill scenes at the end though? There, like when they fucking massacred those last 3 people.
Oh, dude, when she stabs the dad, I will say this was like the most like violent of Scream movies.
I think
it's not gory, but it was like violent.
I think 4 is probably the most gory, violent, but this was right up there. But it also, like, the kills were very inventive and cool. Like, the dude, when she put on Billy's fucking Ghostface outfit and went to town on that man with that knife and was like hitting his left and right and left, right, and just kept tapping him with the knife.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my god, that was like a fucking dream. I was like, I've had that fantasy. I've thought about like stabbing somebody like that before.
I will say,
but you could tell it had so much fucking rage in it.
My favorite, my favorite kill, maybe I would have to say the ladder kill was funny. Like, it just made me laugh.
So the part I liked about that the most is as I was watching it, I was like, I'm not saying I'd survive that fall, but you could definitely survive that fall. And then as she's falling, I was like, girl, listen, I know you just took a hella fucking stabbing, but listen, you gonna be all right. They gonna fix up your elbows and arms and shit, and you gonna live. when she busted her head off the dumpster on the way down, I was like, yeah, you
Never
ain't.
mind.
That's it.
Never mind.
I was like, that's my bad. I made a mistake.
So,
You're dead.
Adam, in this scene, they have a ladder going from one side of because the building's U-shaped, and then there's like a center courtyard, and they're going from one side of the building to the other across this extendo ladder that the one girl's boyfriend put across, and like 2 people are made it, and this girl's going, and then Ghostface grabs the end of it and starts shaking it and shit, and the girl's like holding on, and he's trying to like flip it over, and eventually, yeah, he does. But like in my mind, David. If I was on that ladder and I knew this guy was going to, like, do that, all right, wouldn't you, like, crab it or something? You know what I mean? Like, I would fucking, or have the other people pull it across and just hold on to it and hope they can hold it. Because at least then, if you're on the edge of the ladder and they pull it and you're hanging for a little bit, like, that lessens your fall by, like, 10 feet. It's more survivable.
Oh, most definitely. When I watched the scene and was happening, I first thought that Ghostface was just going to push the ladder forward and it was just going to fucking fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when he started literally shaking it and picking it up and down, I was like, okay, this isn't just that he's trying to kill this bitch. He's torturing her because she's already taken a gutting. She got stabbed in the belly button and then the shit went up like 4 inches. So just pulled it up and it was slow too. Like they really zoomed in on that shit. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, this girl got
I thought
fucked.
Yeah, she got fucking utterly destroyed. But then she was also so fucking scared and shit trying to get across that ladder. I was like, oh, she's going to freeze up. She's not going to make it.
Yeah, lesbians never going to date anyone again because they always get murdered.
Oh, yeah. Everyone. Well, her girlfriend in the last one was the fucking murderer. No. Her girlfriend died.
Yeah, her girlfriend died. It was her
she
brother's
got
girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, that old chestnut.
Oh, wait, no. Her brother's girlfriend's the one that got fucking... Her brains blowed out in the fucking... When she's like, I'm the killer, tee. The other girl was her girlfriend, I think. Yeah, because Amber was dating Tara in that movie.
Was she? I thought she was dating Chad. I can't remember. That shit's so... It's also been like fucking how many years since I saw that film. I'm an old man. I ain't watching that shit over again.
When did that came out in 2022, didn't it? Or was that 2021? Either way. Either way, we saw it. We know what's going on.
We know what's up.
Yeah.
My God. Adam, have you been enjoying your March of Madness?
Bracket just got made like an hour ago.
The preliminaries and everything?
I mean, the bracket just got released, so the tournament starts this week.
I think, like, overall, I've been excited by lots of sports of late. Flyers fired their GM.
Mm-hmm.
Brought on Danny Briere to, I guess he like the GM for the time being until they hire someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, probably the interim until season's over at least, and then see how he does. I guess maybe they'll just hire him.
That'd be cool
if he wants it.
Alumni. I've been watching like golf. Been fascinated by the world of golf of late.
Dude, 3 hole-in-ones in this last tournament.
I watched one of them. Literally, like we were at a restaurant and I look up and I was like, I said to Chelsea, I was like, I think this man just got a hole-in-one. And then lo and behold, par 3, he gets it. I was like, holy shit, that was insane.
Yeah, on that 3 on the island green at TPC Saltgrass.
And like everybody, like you saw everybody just go like, "Oh shit!" Like I was like, "This man's getting free drinks tonight."
Gets free drinks every night.
I know, but it's just one of those things. I was like, "God damn!" Like, dude, it was a good weekend.
It was, yeah.
Who's the fucking? There's this one dude, Boo. Is that his last name? It might be B. I think it's BU. I don't know who he is. Like I'm just getting into it, but he had some sick putts. Like it was very impressive. I have to look it up.
Ooh.
BU. I think it's BU. It was very tough to see the screen from far away. But he had like, I forget how many birdie putts over the weekend that were just very impressive. And I was like, God damn.
Woo?
Woo. Maybe it was Woo.
B Woo.
B
Brandon
Woo. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Dude, this guy was doing so
Or there's
well.
also a Dylan Woo. I wonder if
No,
they're
no, it was
brothers.
B Woo. It was B Woo.
I'm just going down the list. There's two Woos.
This guy
Woo,
had some sick,
Woo, Kenny Woo.
sick long
Woo.
putts that were pretty cool. But of course, Scotty is playing his balls off as always.
Scotty knows.
Dude, Scotty is so good.
Scotty knows golf.
got the nose.
I was just like, man, it was all around a fun time to watch. I was like very happy it was on the TV. And watching Jordan Spieth get frustrated was pretty entertaining. But
Yeah, a few weeks, man. Masters. Here we go.
I know it's going to be entertaining. I mean, like, there's so much. Like, Formula One has been entertaining. Like, there's so much drama. There's already drama because one of the funniest things I learned, Aston Martin. You know how Alonso got third in an Aston Martin at Bahrain, was it? Yeah, it was Bahrain. I believe it was the first race or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's the first race.
But all of their parts are Mercedes parts. And they also rent out Mercedes wind tunnel. And they fucking destroyed Mercedes with their own parts and their own wind tunnel and designed a way better car than Mercedes. And Mercedes is so pissed. Like, Lewis Hamilton was like, I'm fucking ready to leave Mercedes. I'm like, yo. It'll be insane if he leaves Mercedes. I mean, rumors are Lando Norris might sign to Mercedes, which would be insane. I mean, I can only imagine where Lewis Hamilton would go. He could go back to McLaren.
Could.
I don't know how the salary cap works. Like, does the driver's money go into that? Like, is the driver's salary included in the salary cap, or is it strictly just for racing stuff? Like, I don't understand. I guess I don't understand salary caps for their sport because, like, in hockey and football, or hockey and baseball, doesn't the player salary come out of that?
Yeah, it's usually for like the whole organization, what it takes to put your team together. Like it's like everything, everything under like the team itself.
No, it's just the players. Like for football and baseball, like the four major sports, it's just the players and the salary cap.
Interesting, because with Formula One, it's like
coaching,
everything.
staff, and everything else is outside.
Yeah, because like I think for Formula One, it's literally like the cost of your parts, the cost of your labor, catering, jets, everything goes into the salary cap. But I'm not sure if the driver's salary itself goes into that. But dude, if he were to go to McLaren again, that'd be insane. Not going to Red Bull. Actually, I don't even know who, because if Sergio Perez doesn't do great, they might get rid of him. Which would also break my heart because I love Sergio. Or no, wait, I said Sergio. You know who I meant. I fucked that up. No, is it Perez? Wait. Yeah, Sergio Perez. Yeah. Sorry, I was picturing Carlos Sainz. I was like, oh. I'm just like, oh man. It's an insane time to be alive for sports. I'm just saying. I will also comment while I'm on the topic of sports. I had to unfollow the UFC's Instagram.
Yeah.
They keep showing the stupid slap thing.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick of seeing these where guys stand at a table and just essentially cold cock each other. Like, that's dumb. Like, have you guys ever watched that and just been like, oh, this is entertaining?
I mean, I watch it. I watch the women and the men go at it because I'm always curious to see how heavy a slap can actually be.
No, dude. Like, to me, it's just like, it's like the dumbest shit. Like, I don't know. Like, It seems to me to be a complete waste because, like, whoever goes first most likely will win.
That's not true.
What do you mean? Probability says if you
Probability
are the
doesn't
first
say
one to
anything
throw,
about that.
if you are the first one to throw a fist to knock out a person, most likely the first person to throw it is going to be the one that knocks. Like, so if I knock the person out on the first slap, I don't get slapped. That person's out.
Yeah, but you're talking about a slap, not a fist. It takes so much more force to generate. You're not using your knuckles or anything.
Bro,
It's just
these people are basically it's the equivalent to a fucking punch. Some of them.
no, because they go through a lot more. I'm pretty sure if they punched each other, they would probably be a different sport for this.
They're doing like the palm slap, and most of the time they're hitting the nerve, either the jaw nerve or they're hitting the fucking side of the fucking brain nerve, like up by the eye, which are the night buttons. Night button here for this nerve, and there's a button like right here at the like if you hit the jaw and neck, you hit that artery, you can fucking knock someone out. And you don't even have to make clean
That's all.
contact.
That's also like the point of the slaps, but like, there's no guarantees that if they flip a coin and the smaller guy gets the first slap, that he's going to come off the winner, or vice versa. I mean, there's plenty of guys that have gotten slapped on there, took their slap, and then knocked the guy out right after.
I just want to see the statistics of like how many times the first guy wins it. Because I'm sure there's a pretty fucking significant gap there.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you could pour through like boxing statistics maybe and UFC statistics and maybe even kickboxing, but I don't know if there's a actual statistic shading that like if somebody threw this particular punch, kick, grapple first, that you have a bigger percentage of winning a fight.
No, but this is literally a taking turns type thing, you know? It'd be like watching a horse tournament, somebody playing horse basketball. It's like, unless you fuck up your shot, the dude who goes first is most likely going to win it because they dictate where the shot's going to be, how the shot's going. Although that would be pretty fucking entertaining to watch. I think we should bring back basketball.
I want them to bring back donkey basketball. They used to do it at CV. It was the best.
The fuck is donkey basketball?
Dude, they would play basketball on donkeys. Yeah. It was awesome.
So wait, riding legit donkeys?
Yeah. It'd be on like donkeys and like they would play basketball.
I'm sorry, they play this at Cumberland Valley?
Ages ago, yeah.
Indoors?
Oh yeah. In the gym, yeah.
Why did I never see this? Were we not alive for it?
No. I went to it.
What year was this?
I was maybe like in elementary school.
Okay, before
It was
9/11.
before we met. Yeah, before we
Okay.
met at least. Yeah. Yeah.
B9? Like just say B9 before 9/11.
Went to donkey basketball at the high school. That was fun.
Man, that's like the people who play polo on fucking dirt bikes. That'd be some intense shit. We need to get more of these hybrid sports, like that contact juggling. That shit.
That is the silliest shit I've ever seen, and I love it.
They're straight up just trying to fucking knock the other person's like juggling pin out their hand, so they can't fucking keep juggling. You have to continuously juggle. And like, like I showed Chelsea, she's like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Yeah, it's intense as shit." I mean, that and roof ball, it was amazing. I've been watching more episodes of Roof Ball.
That's the best
Dude,
out of
it's
all of them that you
incredible.
mentioned.
I want to compete. I feel like I would do better than some of those people, but maybe that's just because I'm like, I would just always aim for the fucking the pipe. You know, get that easy 5, and then you get 1 point for the catch. That's 6 points. 10 rounds. That's 60 points. Minimum, if you hit it. Minimum if you hit it every time is 50 points. That's
Yeah, but that's the tricky part. How's the ball going to come down? Are you going to overthrow it?
yeah, but that's what I
Underthrow it?
mean. You get 5 points for hitting it, regardless of the catch. So as long as you hit it every time, you can easily get 50 points. Now, the people who could try and get greedy and go for that 10 points going around, I will laugh because they always overthrow it. Like they either overthrow it, which is -5. You hit the cards a -1. It's just like, oh man, it's some entertainment, man. I'm like, where are they? Are they in PA?
No, it's like Washington or something like that.
Really?
Oregon, yeah, it's Northwest. The one guy that was doing like the play-by-play, he's actually now I think he's a play-by-play for the Trailblazers, like for their local TV.
That's awesome. I mean, what a life though. Like, I honestly think like that, as dumb as it is, I think that could have some success because it's something it's something everyone can play. You know what I mean? Like it is skilled, but like it's also chance because sometimes it takes a funky bounce and you're like, oh no. I do laugh at the people though who like there's like the first timers who are like you can tell they're nervous and shit and they're just bombing it and like it goes over the roof or they're trying to get fancy and shit and then like it bounces and like they miss the catch and I'm like, oof. I feel like the catch would be like the hardest part sometimes is just like just having to be sporadic enough to be like wear the proper shoes that you have grip.
Yeah.
Don't be out there in fucking loafers.
Yeah, but that's the fun of it too.
I know.
You got people in jeans and shit playing just their regular clothes. That's the fun of it.
Dude, well, I watched a guy just eat shit. It was so funny. Like he just slipped.
I mean, someone shows up with like a uniform or something like that, they're a dickhead. This is an everyman's game.
Dude, I'd be out there in my joggers.
Show up in what you're wearing. No.
The ladies do well.
You can't wear athletic gear.
No athletic gear?
That's my rule. I don't know if that's a real rule or not, but it makes it more fun.
Okay, I'll wear my jeans and cowboy boots.
Perfect.
I'll even have the cowboy hat on.
Even better.
My bolo tie and everything. I'll wear my whole getup. That'd be fucking hilarious. I mean, I bought new jeans. I bought new jeans so my boots can fit in them because I was down to 2 pairs of jeans that my boots fit under. So I had to buy.
I think it's time you just start calling yourself Big Tex.
10-4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace this Nashville hat with a fucking Texas flag hat with the star.
Lone Star.
Call me Lone. Yeah, call me Lone Star. Like Spaceballs. Lone Star. Oh my god, that's so funny.
And then you got to start dressing like Indiana Jones.
I'll start calling Chels Barf. She's a Mog. Actually, Beaker's my Mog. He's a half man, half dog. That'd be so funny. Oh man, Princess Vespa and me. That's what we're gonna be for Halloween now. We got Barf out there. I have Princess Vespa. Your old nose. No. Oh Christ. I might be watching that tonight. That's fucking. My brother told me their new hockey team name because at the end of this season they're retiring the Mega Powers because they were the Mega Powers. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man were on their jersey, and next year they're going to be the Spaceballs, and everybody's jersey is going to say asshole on the back.
That's great.
With their jersey numbers. Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best. He's an asshole, sir. Like, I was like, God damn, that's genius. I told him I might be buying a jersey. That'd be so funny. I'm like, I can put some money down for that. I mean, fuck. I don't even want to talk about money. It's so depressing. My credit card's just been. I'm like, I can pay them off, but then I won't have savings, and that's not a smart thing to do.
Yep. But
my car's under $20,000 now. Ayo. Yours is almost paid off too, isn't it?
No.
No, I thought you were halfway.
I was gonna pay it off, but I haven't paid it off yet. I have the money to pay it off because obviously that buying a house right now is not happening. So,
Dude, I saw the fucking rates of things. Because our fucking insurance went up by like half. It went up by half, which is just insane. And that's like the lowest rate we could get. Interest rates went up like 40 to 60, or no, insurance rates went up 40 to 60%. I'm like, why?
yeah.
Makes no sense. Mortgage rates also have gone up. I'm not refinancing shit.
They pretty much have settled.
I was going to refinance my car.
More. Not worth it right now.
Dude, I literally looked. If I were to refinance my car, I'd end up paying more.
Yeah.
I was like, that's stupid. I ain't doing that. Fuck that. This world sucks. At least financially.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Just makes no sense. I was like, fuck, dude. I told Chelsea, I was like, man, within like less than 5 years, we're definitely selling this house and gonna move somewhere even cheaper. I was like, we're gonna fucking live in like fucking Nevada or Utah. Somewhere cheaper. Because, I mean, I thought Texas was cheap, but then everything's going up now because California is moving to Texas. And I'm just like, God damn it. They ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like a 5-year exodus that's been going on for a hot minute.
I know, but it's worse because like originally they were just going to Austin. But now, like, they're not going to Austin because half the people don't like Joe Rogan. So then they're like, we'll go to Houston. And then I'm like, you dumb fucks. Houston doesn't want you. I'm like, it's fascinating. It's fascinating to witness. I act like I am a native Texan who's like, geez, fucking California. I've literally only lived here 2 years.
So you sound like the sophomore making fun of freshmen. Fucking freshmen.
Dude,
so annoying.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. It is just annoying. It is pretty fascinating. Like, I used to think like, oh, people from California aren't that bad. And then like the more I've gotten to know people from California that moved here, whether it's through work or other means, I'm just like, ugh. Y'all are too woke. Like delusionally woke. If you introduce yourself and have to tell me your pronouns and I'm looking at you, I'm not saying we have a problem. I'm just saying you don't understand who I am. They're like, hi, my name's so-and-so. My pronouns are he, him, and like, I'm like, what? We're just emailing each other. I don't need to know your pronouns. Just your name is what I'm going to email you.
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. It's a fucking email. Just read my shit as monotone as I am. Just saying, I'm not woke enough anymore. I've anti-woke. I've reverted. Since moving down here, I haven't converted, I've reverted. And it's a blessing. I've never been more free in my life. Taste that. That's freedom. It's freedom, baby. Well,
So what type of nightmare are we in for if you move to California then?
I'm never moving. So I almost moved to California when Adam was in college. Derek, me, Tyler, Dylan quit the band at the time. And it was Derek, me, and Tyler. And we were looking for a drummer. And we had this kid named Kevin drumming for us. And we were working towards, at the time, recording an album. And we were talking with Moxie and Rebel. And Joe, me, and Chris, and Derek were all looking at moving to California all together and having two bands living in the same house. And we would perform as one band, so we would all play as Moxie and Rebel, and then as Observe, and then, switch it. So Observe would open for Moxie and going back and forth. And we were so close to doing that for a while, but then like, we were weary of like what would it be like living with complete strangers and like all that, and just like logic broke in and was like, I shouldn't do that. And I'm so glad I didn't, because like, could you fucking imagine? I'm like, this hummus, it's not up to snuff. And then I'd be telling you how much In-N-Out's the best burger in the world, and how what's that super expensive grocery store out there? You know the one I'm talking about that like all the celebrities shop at? Erewhon?
You talking about like, I thought you talking about like Whole Foods or some shit.
No, dude, Whole Foods. What are you, a fucking poor person? Go to Erewhon, where you can get a rotisserie chicken for $45.
Is it good?
No.
Probably not.
It's a fucking rotisserie chicken. No different than what you get at a Kroger for $5. But they just charge.
First of all, you know it's Giant and you know it's Wise Market. How dare you just say Kroger out of nowhere? I
don't go to Kroger. I'm an HEB man. I support Texas.
And this man comes out of here, Kroger. You son of a bitch.
They do it, dude. They do have Kroger here, and it just cracks me up. It's like right down the road, and I'm like, I refuse to go to it because one, they're fucking. Oh man, don't get me heated about the way they have their aisles set up. Like, if you ever want to see the most white privilege anger, it's whenever you go into a grocery store that's not set up properly. And you're like, why the fuck is this here and this here? Like, if your aisles are set up and it makes no fucking sense, it infuriates me sometimes. I'm like, nobody wants to fucking have your dairy section, your produce, then dairy, then meat, all just like cluster fucked. I was like, it's not right, eh? Why is the meat counter right next to my produce? Makes no sense.
I mean, produce wraps the outside of the store.
That's what I get that. I'm saying literally, you walk in and the meat counter is like in between. Like there's produce, there's like carrots and celery and shit. Then the meat counter, then more vegetables. I'm like, why is it not like meat, then butcher meat, then cheeses, then like, and then the milk and cheese aren't near each. It's like, it just breaks your brain, dude. You go into it and it breaks your brain. I'm not describing it right because I just can't handle that place. It's the most obnoxious thing. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And not all the produce is near each other. Like, so like, potatoes and shit that are in a whole different area. You're like, why? Don't even get me started. Okay, I'll get heated. HEB is heaven.
Heaven.
HEB. You'll know, David, when you come down here and I take you into an HEB and you try some of the HEB brand stuff and you're like, okay.
I don't know. I've been so shocked by like Giant store brand stuff recently, and the fact that it's so goddamn cheap.
That's how
I'm like,
HEB
oh my
is.
god! I'm like, thank God. Like, I love this.
HEB has these really delicious Oreos that are fucking dank, man. They have mocha. They have like cappuccino flavored ones, and they have ones that are Mexican hot chocolate flavored. So it's like that dark chocolate with cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
It's
that dark chocolate on a Sibian.
And then they also, yeah, it's moaning. And then they have another one that's chocolate. Like white. It's the white cookie, but the middle is cream cheese frosting. I fuck with that. It's like eating a Dunkaroo.
I also am like eating a Dunkaroo.
It's true. Big Dog likes Dunkaroos.
I'm full of cream cheese frosting.
I'm full of cream. Well, fuck. Did you guys have fun making your top 10 sequels list?
Yeah, mine is the shit and the toilet paper.
I have a lot of honorable mentions. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 honorable mentions. Because I had to cross one off my list to make room for one, and it broke my heart to do it. But I had to like factor into my brain. I was like, well, how many times have I watched this movie? And I was like, if it's only 2 times, it had to come off my list. I was like, God damn.
Oh, I know.
It was good.
I know the movies on my list. I have watched many multiple times. That's how many times.
That's a multi amount.
I'm telling you. I feel like when I name these movies, most of them you're gonna be like, yeah, I watched that like a couple of times.
I almost. Nope. Sorry, I started thinking of one too, and it came into my brain. Oh, sorry. Had a moment. I heard
A moment?
I heard my dog yawn on the other side of the door, and it made me yawn. I was like, Baker, shut the fuck up. No, it was, I don't know. Apparently, I watch a lot of movies because the fact that I was like sitting and I would think of a sequel and then have to write it down. Actually, I have to write down one more now because it's in my brain. Actually, I don't have. Oh, my pen's right here. Honorable mention.
Horrible.
I mean, there's just so many good movies that have had sequels.
But were the sequels good?
That's literally what my mind's basically based on. Like once
I hope so.
Once I my list is literally movies that I was like, do I like the sequels more than the original?
Oh, I didn't do that.
That's how my brain kind
Good.
of went, because like it was like there are certain movies where I was like, have I watched this more than the sequel? Oh fuck,
I'm just strictly only number twos.
that's pretty good.
Of-
I mean,
of
most of
movie
mine, I think,
series.
most of mine are number twos.
I got nothing but number twos,
Strictly
but
number
they
twos.
also have to be good. They are good number
They're
twos.
all number twos.
Yeah, I mean all of mine are good number twos, but
Yeah, I ain't got no trash on my list here, bruh. It's all good.
Then let me hear your first one. We'll go DAE.
That's fine. That's perfect. The first, my number 10.
Mhm.
My sequel is Desperado, the sequel to El Mariachi. Because
The sequel / remake almost. It's good. I remember watching that movie. That Antonio Banderas is a hot man, and with
Listen,
Catherine Zeta-Jones, right?
no, Selma Hayek.
Salma Hayek. Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Zorro. My bad.
Yeah.
I mean, both were like movies that came out relatively when we were kids, and both had him being very sexy. So
Of course, he's a sex symbol.
all homo. I don't care.
Full gay.
Full gay for him. He is very attractive, and so is Salma Hayek.
Solid at guitar too. Sings like a champion. Fucking, you can't stop him.
Tito and the Tarantulas is who performed the music on the Spanish guitar. That's the name of that band.
You're telling me it wasn't the Lost Lonely Boys?
No.
Oh, Los Lonely Boys.
Los Lonely Boys was their fake band name, but the actual people who recorded the album were Tito and the Tarantulas is their name. And the only reason I know that is because I used to play the song from that and the song from Once Upon a Time in Mexico, the sequel with Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play the main song from that all the time on my acoustic because I was like, ooh, this is such a catchy tune. And I was like, if somebody hears this, they're going to be like, ooh, what's that? And then I tell them, and then I was like, I'm a fucking douchebag nerd. I have to stop this. Fantastic film. Kudos. Damn.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, my number 10 is absolute classic. It's Jumping Ship with the Lawrence Brothers. It's a sequel to Horse
Piece of
Sense.
shit. Fucking piece of shit. You know what? No. It's fine.
I had to put him in there. I
appreciate
happy
that they're
it made
number
it.
10 and not number 1.
Yeah, I had to
So-
put him 10. I couldn't in good conscience put
You
him
know-
higher than that, but I had to put him on the list.
You're making me write something down.
I just had to.
I bet it's on your list, and I want to write it down so I can, whenever it happens, I can point it out.
It might be my number 9 because I think I know where you're going with it.
So number
Hopefully.
10, number 10 for me is The Conjuring 2. I like that
Ew.
movie. I liked it.
Boo.
Bill Wilkins. We've laughed about that movie so much. I reference that movie a lot. Like specifically Bill Wilkins, I talk about more than I should. And he's only in it for like 5 minutes. The fucking bullshit that is that movie. It's a bad movie, but man, we've seen it so many times with Jill, and like Those Conjuring movies have always made me laugh. I mean, we were literally in the theater on Justin's birthday, and like that kid, there's an emotional moment. It's quiet, and the kid just fucking rips ass, and everybody heard it. And Jill thought it was Justin and yelled at him, and then we all just laughed in the theater. That was such a good. And then the kid confronted Justin in the bathroom that we were making fun of him. And Justin's like, "We are."
Yeah.
Oh, good times. Good times. David,
Yes.
what could this number 9 be?
It is another like my whole list is hella solid, and it's followed up by The Mummy 2.
Great film.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the only downfall of that movie is that fucking child, right? Like, can we all agree
Yeah,
that
well-
kid is kind of like they could have casted a better kid. I don't know if it's necessarily his fault, but his line deliveries are very confusing.
I'm
But it's
pretty
a great
sure
film.
it's probably because he's not. I swear to God, he's not British. I'm pretty sure he's Australian, and it fucks up the flow.
Yeah, he looks like a young Steve Irwin.
He fucking does. It might have been Steve Irwin. Actually,
Was it Steve Irwin? Was Steve
I
Irwin
think
in
it was
The Mummy
Steve Irwin.
too?
Pretty sure he was. You could don't fact check me. I'm pretty sure he was.
The Mummy 2 has some of my favorite like comedy bits too. You shot me in the ass. Like that that dude, the fucking piratey buddy. It's just really funny. And Jonathan always being Jonathan. Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's such a sexy Anux in the moon.
Mm-hmm.
That chick's hot.
Yeah, that was a sweet battle scene. That was cool.
I liked your boobs.
Boobs are good.
Wink. Wink. Adam, is number 9 what I think it is. I'm gonna fucking just be prepared.
Do you want to say it?
No, go ahead, go ahead. I'm not taking a chance. I don't want to be wrong.
Oh, it's Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit.
No, it wasn't what I wrote down, but that is actually fucking hilarious.
It's a very good movie. I mentioned it last time, and guess what? It made my list.
I'm writing it down because I want to see if it's streaming anywhere. I want to see if any of the Sister Act movies.
It's on Whoopi Goldberg's exclusive streaming platform.
It's on The View.
It's on The View. You have to watch The View to watch Whoopi movies.
You have to watch The View to see this movie.
Disney
If you
Plus,
dare.
actually.
Fuck yes, I have that.
Yep,
All right.
both of them.
My number 9, it's a movie I don't think a lot of people have seen, but the people who have seen it are like, yeah, this movie kicks ass. It's Be Cool.
Oh yeah, Be Cool's great.
Yep.
Such a good movie.
good.
I loved it, man. The Rock's in it. Fucking Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn is so funny in that. When he what was it? Twinkle twinkle, baby, twinkle twinkle. For people who haven't seen that, like you have to watch the first one, Get Shorty, and then watch Be Cool. But like, Be Cool was really funny. Like, John Travolta is a treasure in it, and it's Uma Thurman, right? Is the female lead.
And fuck, who's the singer? It's
Kristen DeMillion.
Yep.
It's pretty great. Like, it's a great film. Like, I think
And heads up, you can watch that for free on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. That's why dude. Ironically, when I was like fucking just scrolling on YouTube and it shows like the random movies you can watch for free with quote unquote ads, that was one of them, and I was like, no shit, like.
Get Shorty was on there for a long time too. Might even be on there with it.
But yeah, they're great. That Be Cool. Underappreciated film that should be watched.
Oh yeah, and the cast is fucking amazing.
It's and Ving Rhames is in it, right?
No, that's
he
the
was in the
first
first one.
and
First one,
that wasn't
yeah.
Ving Rhames.
Who was it?
I can promise you it's not Ving Rhames, but that guy looks like. Actually, he doesn't really look like Ving Rhames at all. They just both have mustaches. That's the honest
Am I
truth.
confused? I thought it was. I thought it was Ving Rhames. Or am I think? Oh wait, I'm thinking of Gone in 60 Seconds. Ving Rhames is in Gone in 60 Seconds as the cop. In this case, it's the black dude's like a gangster that wants to break out into films.
Wait, what are you talking about? Ving Rhames wasn't in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Wasn't he the cop? Or is this the same actor and I'm just calling him Ving Rhames?
Yeah, it's the same actor. It's the same. It's not fucking.
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised I'm very wrong, but
Bro, do you even know who Ving Rhames is?
I do know who Ving Rhames is. He's Marcellus Wallace. Okay.
Do you know anybody at this party? Who invited you?
Lindo. It's Delroy Lindo is the guy's name. Okay. I'm probably not the only person to mix them up.
No, you are. You are definitely the only.
There's no way. Anywho. Move on. Romeo Must Die. Move on. The Core. Those are movies he's in.
Oh shit! That's fucking. See, now you got me on a fucking be cool kick. I also love Andre 3000, fucking just trying to shoot somebody the entire desperately just wanting to be a gangster and fucking kill somebody.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's a great. It's like I didn't think about how like love that movie until and there's even there's a moment where The Rock does the fucking people's eyebrow in it.
Yeah,
When he's trying to be an actor, he's like, what do you think about this? And he's like, oh, that's really cool. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, it's just like, maybe it's an of the time movie and it's just nostalgia for me, but like, I think it's a funny fucking movie, man. That's good.
Oh no, it is. It's fantastic.
Definitely worth watching sometime soon.
For free on YouTube.
Number 8, David.
My number 8 was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Oh, so good. Playing board games with death.
I think in this scenario for the movies, that trumps the first movie. That's one where it's a good sequel and it's better than the first one. It's better than its original counterpart.
That Easter Bunny scared the shit out of me when they're in
hell. Dude, fuck yeah, absolutely. The whole hell scene scared the shit out of me. All of it was fucking creepy. The grandma, give me a kiss.
Yeah, that's a good movie. That's a good pool. I think that's a good position for it too. Number 8.
Oh yeah. I believe my top tiers are top tiers though.
I think we all agree on our top 5s are definitely ones that were like, yeah, they're definitely top 5s. Let's hear it, Adam. Let's see that this 8 are from Decatur.
Number 8. Definitely more of a recency bias, but it's a really good movie. Top Gun Maverick.
Haven't seen it yet.
It was awesome.
I didn't see it either.
It's streaming somewhere. I forget where.
Streaming?
Peacock or HBO?
I'll look.
It's probably gonna be fucking Paramount Plus.
It was, but I think it just moved.
Actually, I think it is because I just got Paramount Plus, and I think I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Fuck Miles Teller," and kept scrolling.
Yeah, it is, but I think it's going somewhere else later this month. I saw.
Probably HBO, I think.
Somewhere else.
Something. I've seen. I watched Top Gun when I was a child, but I also don't remember it, and I've heard great things about both films.
It was very good. Second one, yeah.
I like Val Kilmer, so I'll like the first one.
Yep, he's in the second one.
For my number 8, I have a film that probably we all saw. If not in theaters, we definitely rented the VHS, and it had one of the greatest VHS covers because it was 3D. And when you go, like when you would rotate it, it was the hologram 3D where you'd rotate it, you'd see breaking through the cover of the movie a Tyrannosaurus Rex, baby. It's the Lost World Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to say We're Back. I was like, dude, I think that was original. I don't think there had a sequel.
Lost World Jurassic Park, man. That is a film that honestly, for the longest time in my brain, it was 2 movies because there's the island and then there's New York City. And or LA. Where was it? It was LA, wasn't it? It was something like that. But yeah. That movie kicks ass. When they're fucking in the tall grass and the raptors are getting them all.
Hell yeah.
Shit's don't go in the high grass. You just see their fucking tails. Fucking awesome film. That shit scared me more than Jurassic Park.
I don't know. I didn't like the Jurassic movies all that much. I just remember the last one I watched was the one where like they're on the island or whatever, and a little girl gets like jumped by like 45 little dinosaurs, and they just like nip the shit out of her.
It's the Lost World Jurassic Park, baby. That's right in the beginning. Or
Yeah.
no, wait.
No, that's
That's the third one.
Yeah.
Wait, no, is it?
It's the third one.
The third one's when
No,
they're
the third
parasailing
one.
and they crashed. I can't remember.
I just remember this little girl running around, and she's like, "Oh, look, a little dinosaur!" And then he's
they
like,
eat her, bro. They
he's like,
maul that bitch.
He's like, "Yo, check
Yeah.
me and my gang out."
I think that's the third one too, though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Probably.
I mean, the third one
Like,
had the
that's the
fucking
opening
kid from
scene,
Smart
and then
House.
it goes to the parasailing shit.
Yeah. It was fucking, oh, what a good movie. All right, David, let's hear your 7.
My 7. Now, you know what? I kind of flip-flopped on this one, thinking whether it was better than its original counterpart. I think it stands up very well, but it probably isn't better because its original is so good. But my number 7 is Meet the Fockers.
That's a good film, though.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny, super solid movie, but is it better than Meet the Parents?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Meet the Parents
I
is
think-
is really good.
Yeah, I think Meet the Parents is better, but it's still a very good movie.
It's better than
That's
the
why
Little Foxes.
it's a good sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, everybody in it's great, so it's fair.
Yeah, I was never really a big Barbara Streisand fan for any reason, but she was fucking hilarious in that movie. And Dustin Hoffman was a beast. I fucking loved it. He never went limp on her, never went soft. So that's just something I'll always remember about Dustin Hoffman. I never went soft on you.
I love that. Hit us with that 7G. This man.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I
You're
got
reading
caught
up.
up. No, the trailer for the Bear season 2 just dropped, so I was watching that quick.
Oh, shit.
My number 7, T2, Terminator 2, baby.
Good
With the
fucking
Terminator, baby.
pick, dude. I think T2 is better than T1.
I do
For
too.
sure.
I agree with that.
I think it's
I think most
I think it's
people
way
would.
I think it's way better than T3. Terminator 3 was kind of shitty.
Yeah, it wasn't not that good.
Yeah,
Terminator 2 is
did not love it.
probably the best, in my opinion, of all the
Yeah.
Terminator movies.
I will say
It's got everything in it. It's such a badass movie.
it does have like
Yeah.
a boring middle, but like it's fine because all the action's pretty good. Like that whole scene where they leave and
Yeah.
then they have to come back and they're in the desert and they're like carving and shit and getting prepped. I get like that's totally the all right, you have enough time to go take a piss and refill your soda in the theater type of
Yeah.
moment. But it's still good. I think it's a good film. But I think my number 7's better than that movie, Adam.
Fuck you.
My number 7 is Adam's
Fuck you
Family
right now.
Value.
No, fuck you. Terminator 2 is better.
Yeah, it definitely is, but that's still a good. I do enjoy that fucking movie.
I do,
with
yeah.
Bieber.
It's a very good movie.
I'm a
do.
Little
turkey,
baby
kill me.
puppy.
Like it's so good. like the guy who plays Gomez. That was his last film. He died while it was being like made.
I thought he died after
Oh.
that in Street Fighter.
I think he was filming both at the same time. He died of like cancer while filming both of them because like I think that not on.
I'm pretty sure he had pancreatic cancer, and I thought that Street Fighter was his last movie, and the only reason he did it is because his kids were like literally Street Fighter had just come out, and his kids fucking loved it. And he's like, "Well, they're doing a Street Fighter movie. Should I do it?" And they were like, "Hell yeah!" And then somehow he ended up playing Bison.
Yeah, Bison, Colonel Bison.
They're like, "Yeah, play fucking M Bison. Just do it."
Yeah, it was like I just love those films. Plus, I will say, Morticia's kind of hot. Yeah,
Are you trying to tell me that you would do Angelica Houston? Is that what you're saying?
my little kid brain saw her in that outfit, and I was like, you know what? These are the type of women I'm going to be after when I hit my teens, and it wasn't wrong. It wasn't wrong. I was like, I saw those chicks. I was like, goth scene chicks, check. I'll totally stare at
Fair
them
enough.
from afar, and I will not approach. Like, I'm a
No.
gentleman, okay? They'll come to me. They never came. The girls never came. The girls never came. I'm kidding. We're at the precipice, David. You're at number 6. This is the
Number
danger zone.
6. Now, this one I feel like has a controversy when I say it. Because I think the second one is better than the first, but the first is retarded strong. But so is the second. Ace Ventura 2, When Nature
Ooh.
Calls.
You know what?
Okay.
Like, the first one is fucking amazing, but the second one I really actually feel topped it when he's in the jungle and all those different scenes. Like, so fucking good.
I consider them two different types of films because the first one's a mystery. The second one's pure comedy. I mean, there's a bit of a mystery, but we all know who the bad guy is in the beginning. Where in the first one, you have no idea that chick's a dude.
Finkel is Einhorn.
We found Captain Winky. Like, but the
God,
second one, he
that's
comes
just
out
so
that
good.
rhino, and that's like one of the fucking most iconic things ever.
Oh my god, I love that. And I love when he's playing with the Africans instead of fucking. So he's like, Shawshank. Just fucking going it.
Gets the spear in the leg. What you two think to win?
Chicago. What did he say? White Devil.
There's also the subtle joke. One of my favorite ones is he makes fun of the villain because he is in a hurry and he has piss on his pants from only shaking once. And he says that to him, like in like the beginning when he first meets him. He's like, blah, blah, blah. And he starts sprouting off and he's like, also, you're a man who can't be bothered to shake twice. And like the guy looks down and like you can see the pit because the piss, like drips of piss on his pants because he's wearing white pants. It's so stupid and funny. And he flips the car like, I don't even know how many times that lands.
Yeah.
It's like one of the funniest things ever. There's a lot of humor in that. The monster truck. It's all great.
Yeah, it's a super good movie. Super good.
Fuck, this is getting scary now. So far, no
Number
duplicates.
Number 6. We have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, you went serious on me.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I love this movie.
You went deep. Those are
Yeah.
good movies.
It's
Andy Serkis crushing it, dude.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And James Franco?
No, he wasn't in this one.
Who was it? He's in the flashbacks, which actually are just scenes from
Yeah.
the previous film, which I thought was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
He tried suing them for doing that, and then they were like, no, go fuck we own the rights to the previous film. We just used old footage. That was like one of the funniest things I ever learned.
Jason Clarke.
That's
the
who it
main
was.
guy.
For me, it would have been OG, original Planet of the Apes from back in the day, because I have that box set, and I love those films with Charlton Heston. Oh. But also, this is sequel, so I don't know what I'm smoking.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Sorry, bro. I mean, that's a great pool. I respect it.
This is the best one out of the 3 that they've done for this. Like,
War of the Planet of
Iterate.
the Apes, and
yeah. The first one and then War is the second one. So,
you know,
or the third one.
I just want to give a small shout out to Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes because that movie was pretty sick. That was a dark ass film. This also had really good effects. Those people in the monkey suits scared the shit out of me in that one because it was like straight up like it was like the same gorilla costumes from like the Congo and fucking what was the other George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle. It was like the same style of like people in costumes. Okay, my number 6 is probably on David's list higher, but it is Evil Dead 2. It's a great film. It's basically a remake of the first one, done better.
Not on my list.
Whoa. Hot button, hot takes. So far, no
Shocker.
duplicates. This is actually pretty
Shocker.
cool.
Also not on my list.
Well, fucking no shit, Adam. I would have been more surprised if you were like, I've seen that movie. It's not good.
No, I have not seen it.
I
so.
know you have not. It's a good, you know what, Adam? You would appreciate the slapstick comedy in it because it's slapstick horror and it's so funny. Like, he cuts off his own hand, gets in a fight with it, shotgun shooting the walls to try and find it, and then the hand comes out and just gives him the finger, and he fucking goes to shoot it, and he doesn't have any more ammo. It's so stupid. I would like Army of Darkness more, I think. That movie's really funny.
Oh yeah, it's all jokes. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. But David, now we're in your top 5, Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This is where
I think my top 5 is definitely like what I consider was like the more legitness shit. It's all good. It's definitely, to me, better than the first. For 5, I went with Matrix Reloaded.
I respect it. It's a good film.
Yeah. Good movie.
I like
Thought it
those
was incredible.
the Apex twins that disappear and can reappear.
Yeah, it's cool as shit.
They freaked me out.
When the fucking keymaker and shit, that guy was cool. Little Asian dude with all the keys.
Yeah, he's
That was
like,
sweet.
I'm the keymaster. Are you the gatekeeper?
Yeah.
What's cracking your top 5? I think we have a duplicate in here somewhere between you and me.
Number 5 for me.
Mm-hmm.
John Wick 2.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I saw it before I saw the first one, so
That's true. It was a good film.
makes it even better.
It was great. It was probably, yeah, it was good. Number 5 for
Good
me
movie.
is Analyze That.
Good choice.
Very good movie.
Dude, I'm learning. I love Robert De Niro, and I also very much enjoy what's his face. I don't know. I'm blanking on it now because I'm fucking under pressure.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, thank you. I
should-
knew the
you
last
should
name. I
love
couldn't think of
Billy
the first
Crystal.
name. He's so funny. Overly Jewy, and it's like the best thing about him, and it's so funny about him.
Oh yeah.
And he's a or is it Cubs? What's the one? What's his team? He always has the hat in one of his
Yankees.
movies. Is it Yankees?
I think it is. I thought it was the Cubs.
Yeah.
I think it's.
No, it's
I thought it was a Chicago
Are
guy.
you sure? I think he's a Cubs
Oh,
fan.
no, Billy Crystal?
Billy
No,
Crystal.
he's New York through and through.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's Cubs, man. Because he wears the hat in City Slickers. Let me see this.
Always Yankees.
It could be. All right, go on. I'll research real quick. Dave, what is cracking number 4 for you?
My number 4.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4. I went with a movie I thought was super cool again. Went to the sci-fi section this time. Went a little comic book superhero movie. I went with Hellboy 2.
That's a
The
Golden Army.
Yeah, the practical effects in that movie and everything going on in there is fucking sick. I fuck with that movie so heavily.
Adam, you're right. I'm wrong. It's the old school hat. It's
Yeah.
the blue with the orange.
Oh, that's a Mets hat, but he's a Yankees fan.
Oh, it's a Mets hat? There we go.
Yeah.
I saw one that was orange. Anywho, I remember watching that movie, and the main bad guy in that has like the coolest weapon. It's like an extending, not a staff. What are they called when they have that blade on the end?
A spear?
No, a spear has a point. This has like the blade.
Like
He does have like a golden
scythe?
spear. Yeah, maybe
scythe?
it's a scythe. I don't know, but it's sick. It had like a blade on the end, and he's like doing all sorts of cool shit with it. And I remember watching that film, being like, "What the fuck?" And the story's okay. I think overall that movie, the problem that movie ran into is budget. They made it. I think it did have a theatrical release, but I think it lost a lot of money. Like before it was made, like they just didn't give it all of its budget or something, because Guillermo del Toro talked about it.
I don't know. I thought that movie was great, and I thought the budget fit well because the practical effects building that whole fucking set where they go into like their own little
The
whatever
world of monsters in the market.
exactly. Yes, once they get into there, and the fact that
The night market.
the big monster that had the mechanical fucking fist that was attached to the chain was practical all the way down to the fist, and the machine that pulled the monster in was real too.
Yeah,
Amazing.
The movie's pretty
Fucking-
sick.
Yeah, love the story too. Wish they would have made a Hellboy 3.
I like Abe Sapien. No, instead they made a fucking, I don't know what kind of series with David Harbour, which that movie was not good.
See, I thought the movie was actually good. I think the problem with that movie is it landed in fucking they cast it a certain way, then everybody was like, "Oh, you're whitewashing the film." And then they fucking had to get 3 different directors. Like, dude, that shit had so many different fucking rewrites, hands in it. it was destined to fail no matter what, and they still at least put a movie out. But if you watch it, you can tell the movie is supposed to be like a 3-hour fucking movie, and there's just so much shit missing out of it.
Yeah.
So God knows why they cut what they cut out of it, and I don't know if they ever put out a director's cut. If they did, it's something I really need to check out. But that movie still had great effects, and I think David Harbour did a solid job.
He did a good job. I just think overall, like, they should have just made it a one-off story and not like an origin retelling bullshit again. Stop doing that. Just make a one-off like they did with the fucking Batman with Stinky Boy.
Batman with who?
Stinky Boy? The guy who doesn't
That's
wash
getting
his hair.
That's getting a sequel.
I know, but I'm saying
Comes
like,
out, like,
that was a one-off story. Like you could, like, it's not like there was like, it's not based on the Christian Bale universe or anything like that. I mean, just like everything else, Joker was a great one-off story, and then Hollywood has to be a fucking dumbass and be like, oh, we're just making a sequel. And it's like, why can't you just keep doing just one-offs with the actor and don't tie it to anything? Just have it be another film. Anywho,
Because
that could be a whole different argument.
gotta have a sequel.
It's true. That's why we're making this list.
Exactly.
Adam, number 4.
Number four. Give me more Rush Hour 2.
Kick the door in, Jackie.
Kick me in, Jackie.
What is it? Kelsey Clinton? Those movies, I think, started
So funny.
started the outtakes, but like now people do try it too hard, you know? They try and make their outtakes funny. But like the Rush Hour ones were funny because it was just
be Jackie Chan messing up words or just falling.
yeah, or Chris Tucker just forgetting that he's in a movie and talking to Jackie and not using character things, and then and him not realizing it, and then being like, "What the fuck?" and like just yelling at him. They did with Shanghai Noon too. Like Shanghai Noon, there's like Jackie in the middle of a thing, he fucks up and just starts dancing because like, God damn it. Or Owen Wilson just like breaks. Like those movies all have great. Like that's probably the most memorable thing for me is just like enjoying the credits. Like that's how you make credits funny. Jackass did it too, where you have like outtake things that are funny and worth staying for the credits. But like when other movies try it, it feels so desperate, you know? It's not funny. Sorry. That was my take. Oh man. What a fuck. You got me so hype. I love the Rush Hour movies.
They're so good.
They're making 4.
Yeah, I'm
not excited, but I'll watch it.
Because I didn't really like 3 that much.
I did not either. I'll watch it. I
will absolutely watch it.
I'll support them.
But I don't have high hopes.
I get it. My number 4. It's probably one of the few times that you can say a sequel rivaled the original so much so that most people probably think it's the original. That's fucking Rocky 2. That movie kicks so much ass.
Oh yeah.
People think Rocky 2 is like the first movie.
Well, they think the plot of Rocky 2 is the first movie. So many people I know don't know that Rocky 1 he loses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know what you meant by that. I was like, I'm confused. What the fuck you're saying?
Like a lot of people,
I
a
got
lot of people hear the plot of Rocky 2 and they're like, yeah, that's Rocky 1. I'm like, no, Rocky 1, he is a nobody. That's why he's picked for this exhibition fight, because he's a local dude with a mediocre like record that Apollo's like, I'll give this guy a chance to be somebody. And then like they think like Rocky 1 where he comes back and he's like, Adrian, I did it. It's like, no, dude, Rocky 2 is like so fucking good. Like I watched that movie and I could almost cry because it's just like you get to see the struggle of like past Rocky 1. Like Rocky 1's also very sad and like very like, but like when, you know, Adrian's pregnant, he's just trying to like, you know, make ends meet. Paulie's being Paulie, and Apollo is just like tired of people talking shit. Like Apollo, like could you imagine Apollo with Twitter? Like, motherfucker would have been furious. But he's like, look, everybody's saying I should have lost that fight scorecard wise and that I rigged it. I want to fucking prove people wrong that I am the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And then Rocky's like, I mean, I'm gonna fight because like what do I have to lose? I only can gain from this. And it's just like, oh my God, I could cry. It's such a beautiful story. It's so good. The Rocky, oh man. I got to watch the Creeds because, like you said they're pretty good.
Yeah,
They are
very good.
They're good. I didn't see the third one yet, though.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I gotta make my way to the theater, but I saw Scream today, so I didn't have a choice.
I mean, I even like, this is going to be a hot button. I kind of liked Rocky 5 a little bit.
I like all the Rocky movies. I have no problems with any of them.
The only one I have a problem with, I will say, is Rocky 3 when he fights Mr. T.
Clubber Lang.
Club of Lang.
Oh yeah, that's 3.
I will say 3 is a bit. I don't know how to describe it. It can be. It starts off weird. It starts off weird, and then it has a really weird middle, and it gets great toward the end. But it has a very weird middle where it's very lagging and kind of like, I don't know. But they're also great. Like if I'm just saying, like, I mean, 5 is also kind of shitty because it's just like Rocky's just like, I'm gonna street fight my apprentice who sucks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't they just disregard it too in Creed, like as if that never happened?
Kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
I fucking love that. But anywho, all right, what's breaking your top 3, David?
So, my number 3 is my first on the list and only animated movie. Shrek 2, baby.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Yep. That almost made my list, but I went with a different animated movie for my list.
Fuck,
Oh.
I don't have any animated movies on my list.
But you're going to have to wait to hear it because it's not my number 3.
Ooh. Tell me.
My number 3 is Dark Knight.
That's a good one. I almost put it on my list. I almost put it in my honorable
I
mentions.
could rewatch it like all the time, so I have to put it on there.
I had to remove my microphone from its holder just so I could get real close and just boo. Boo on you, sir. Boo.
Look, I'm not booing the man. We all have our films that hit hard.
I know. I just fucking hate those goddamn Christopher Nolan movies. It bugged the shit out of me.
Look, people can ruin them.
That's not my preferred version of the movies. I want them to be good, not ruined. Not ruined.
Well, I mean, it happens. My number 3, this is the only one that's going to be a duplicate so far from anybody mentioning it, but it's John Wick 2. We don't have to spend too much time. It just broke into the top 3 because honestly, like, I remember seeing John Wick 1 and then we all went and saw John Wick 2 and I totally didn't know Adam didn't see 1 but we watched that film and you don't really need to see 1.
No, you don't have to at all.
And I watched it and I was just like in theaters and I was just remember being like, holy fuck. Like, man, what an adrenaline ride. Literally on the edge of the seat going, oh fuck. Like, it's good times.
I'll be honest, when we went to see that, I didn't even know what John Wick was.
No, that's fine.
I never
That's even better.
That makes it
That's
even
even better.
That's like when I saw Kill Bill, the first Kill Bill. I went to the theater not knowing, 1, it was a Quentin Tarantino film, or 2, that it was going to be like a samurai intense film. I went into it being like, fuck is this Kill Bill? My stepbrother took me, and like I remember sitting there going like, this is one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was in the 5th or the 6th grade or some shit, and I got drugged to it. And I was like, you're going to love this. I was like, I will. And that's what happened with Fast and the Furious. She's like, you're going to love this. I was like, I will. And sure enough.
Like, sometimes that's maybe I should do that sometime. Not just look up see a movie title and be like, Chelsea, let's go to the theater not knowing anything about it. Because like,
you'd have to have your fingers so off the pulse from trailers and everything else coming out.
I know it's so tough. Media's the worst,
dude. That really is a tough one. Like for kids, it's easy because kids don't fucking pay attention.
But YouTube has fucking endless amounts of ads before the videos I enjoy to show me the movies that are coming out.
I wouldn't know about that. I'm not poor.
I appreciate it.
I've got a YouTube Premium.
Highfalutin.
My highfalutin YouTube Premium. No ads here, sir.
What's cracking your top 2? I'm getting like jazzed up. I know my top 2 aren't on any of your list for either of you. But
so I fucking love my top two, and my number two is a repeat, and I'm glad it's a repeat because it puts us on the same page. Dude, it's T2, T2 all day. T2 is my number two.
Okay.
T2 is fucking awesome.
It's a good film. I mean, I think everybody can agree. It's one. People,
Absolutely.
Again, I think it plays into the same with Rocky 2. I think more people think of Terminator 2 than they would the original Terminator.
That's a generational thing for sure because those movies came out so far apart, and by the time most of the people who like saw T1, they're like kids were 5 years old when T2 came out, and they were like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're dragging them to this 3-hour movie."
Yeah.
There's no fate but what we make.
Yeah.
Let's see it, Adam. Show me your 2.
Oh. It's Toy Story 2.
That's a good 2.
Damn, that is good.
My animated. I had to put an animated on there. That's the one I went with.
That's a good one.
I respect it. Toy Story 2 is fucking. It's
all the Toy
that
Story
one's
movies are
real
so
good.
So
Ride like the wind, bullseye. I mean, come on. I have Andy tattooed on my foot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Toy Story man. It's not on my list because I don't know. For me, I couldn't. Toy Story 1 slapped so hard for me. Toy Story 2 did. That VHS got burnt the fuck out. I broke that thing. Also, I love looking back and realizing that fucking Wayne Knight is the voice of the collector.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking good old Newman.
It's such a treat when I'm older.
Dude, anytime Newman's involved, I want to be involved, except for Jurassic Park. But that's okay. I just need the one scene, and I'm good.
Wayne Knight's a funny dude. He's underrated. Just saying. My number 2 is a film that I don't think either of you have seen, but it is Happy Death Day to You.
I've seen it. It's okay.
I like it a lot. It's a good horror film, Adam.
Okay.
It's Groundhog's Day horror movie. Literally.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it.
Yeah.
I get the premise, so yeah. Watch it.
The second one, the first one is pretty fucking awesome. The second one is just as good, and it left so much room for like they have to make the third one, but the problem is I don't know if they're going to. Like they have a spec script written and everything, and it would be great because it's set up perfectly to finish off the story as a trilogy, but we all know how that hellhole of trying to get a movie made is. David, show me your Uno cards.
My Uno card, actually another repeat, but it is my favorite sequel on the list for sure.
Bug's Life 2.
No, that definitely never got brought up. But
Here it is, boys. Jumping ship. Come on.
Oh my god.
no, it's John Wick 2.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a pretty good
I
one.
I think on the list of, even as this is a repeat and everything else I've heard, it's still so far my favorite sequel.
It's a fucking great movie. Adam.
Number 1. Here we go. Ocean's 12.
Nice.
Whoa.
I love the Ocean's movies. They're so good.
That's a good pool. That's in my honorable mentions because
Who directed those movies?
Spike Lee?
No, fuck yourself. It was not Spike Lee. Are you trolling me right now?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's a Soderbergh. Steven
Okay, that
Soderbergh.
makes
Kevin?
sense.
Steven. Oh man, that is a great film. I remember that. I remember that one vividly. I remember all of them vividly, but it's the third one is when Julia Roberts plays Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
And they try to steal the Fabergé fucking egg, right?
Yeah, from Sacha Baron Cohen. It's not Sacha Baron Cohen, but the guy looks just like him.
Yeah.
That guy is like the most fucking, I don't even know. He looks French to me. He looks like the most French person I've ever seen in my life.
Yep. It's a good film. I mean, they're all great. That one, Ocean's 12, is highly underrated. I will say it's a great film.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Creepshow 2. That is a horror anthology series written by Stephen King, George A. Romero. Who are the other 3? The other 2? I forget all who writes them, but it's a horror anthology with 4 little short stories, and they are all really fucking great. Every one of them is like a mini movie, and they all are just so fucking awesome. And like, there's like an awesome one where these kids go into a lake, and they're all swimming in this lake, Adam, and there's like the little barge thing sitting in the middle of the lake, and then a fucking blob is in the lake and just starts trying to kill them and pulling them into the water and like fucking ripping their flesh off, and it's insanely good. And they're all just stuck on this thing as it slowly seeps through and tries to kill them. And then there's like another story about this old man running a convenience store, like an old Western style store, and he has one of those Native American things out front, the cigarette smoking Native American tobacco things, and he paints the chief. Well, this kid kills him and robs him and is gonna go to Hollywood, and this fucking mannequin comes to life and gets revenge. Just great, just shit like that. It's just like, I don't know, they're great little mini stories, but it's all funny. I just remember watching Creepshow 2 and just being like, this is the greatest film ever. I love horror anthology. Well worth watching if you're looking for a goofy Tales from the Crypt-esque looking thing.
I don't know why. After you said it, I was just thinking about that night. Put on that movie with the VHS.
Oh my god! Seriously, he's thinking of put on VHS. I love that movie. When's the girl come out of the well? Like the fuck?
When she come out?
Fucking ring? Oh, I was like, yo, what the fuck? So one of the greatest like moments where like you kind of just slap your fucking forehead.
Yeah, that was fantastic. It was so good.
Dude, I'm gonna wrap through my honorable mentions real quick because I have quite a bit of them, and we don't have to comment too hard. But Halloween Town 2, Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, Bride of Chucky, Ocean's 12, Blade 2, Scary Movie 2.
You said Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky, yes.
That's the 4th Chucky movie, dude.
Yeah, but it's a sequel. Like, sequel doesn't necessarily mean direct sequel, the second one. It could be any. Naked Gun 33 and the Third, Men in Black 2. All great 2s. Except, apparently, Bride of Chucky, which I get my shit pushed in about. That's why I didn't break the top 10. That's why I didn't break the top 10.
It's a sequel, but I thought we were sticking with number 2s.
We never said number 2 sequels to begin with.
I thought we did say number 2s.
Huh?
We didn't, but I think we all just went there.
Yeah, I think we all just ended up going that route, just in case there was a technical. But, yeah, I don't know. Blade 2 was one that I wanted to originally have on there. And then Wreck-It Ralph 2 I took off to put Evil Dead 2 because I was like, which one have I watched more? And I was like, Wreck-It Ralph 2 makes me laugh really hard, but I haven't watched it since the first time. I just love Fix-It Felix.
I really like the Blade movies. Like, I cannot wait for the new ones.
Yeah, someday.
Not too far. Hopefully within another year or two.
That'd be dope. Let me hear some honorable mentions before we close this bitch out. Anybody else?
I didn't really have any on my list.
Really? Am I the only person that
10.
couldn't get a 10? I ended up making like 15.
No, I just got the 10 and then stopped.
That's probably wise.
This was just my best list, although I kind of wish one of the Ocean's movies was on there now. Ocean's 12 that was a good one. I like that fucking
is a good
movie.
film, man. The fucking Asian dude is like one of my favorites, and I also love the brothers that are always arguing, the electronics experts.
I
thought you hated Casey Affleck.
I do hate Casey Affleck, but he's always bullied by the other dude, which is like the
Scott Conn.
Yeah, he just treats him like shit. It's so funny.
Isn't the second one after they have all the money? Aren't they on the racetrack where he's got the race car and he's got the truck, he's got the little RC car, and he runs the shit over after it beats him.
Yeah. And like it's so funny. There's all like they have to rob a bank. The guy's making them rob a competitor for the insurance. Like he's robbing he wants them to rob him so he can get the insurance, but they have to give him the money that they're stealing back to cover what they already stole.
Yeah.
Right.
And instead they rob him twice, which is like the funniest thing. It's just like, it's just a good movie. And again, honestly, I think that is one of the best duo leads ever. Well, trio, because I forgot Matt Damon. You got Matt Damon, you got fucking George Clooney, and then you got Brad Pitt. All when they were like top fucking dogs.
Yep.
And then you got Julia Roberts as the female lead. And even like the B characters are all pretty good in that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it
explosive expert?
Who's the old Jewy dude?
I honestly cannot remember his name.
His name. 1 second. Hold on.
But he is so funny in that because he's been in a lot of stuff I've watched. I think he's got to be Danny DeVito's friend because I'm pretty sure I see him in a lot of Danny DeVito directed movies too. I'm pretty sure he's in like Death to Smoochie and like what the fuck is that other like I can't think of it. New York based films. Like he's been in like a bunch of those ones. But he's really funny.
Elliot Gould.
Yep, that's it. He's funny, dude. I love him and everything. Everything I've seen him in, he's good.
Every time I think about Julia Roberts, there is another actress that pops into my head like instantly. Because there was like a short time in my life where I would just get them confused.
Is it Ving Rhames?
It's Ving Rhames. That's exactly who it is. No, it's Sandra Bullock. Like for a while, I just always would. I would get those two. Like me too. I would get them flip flopped like when I was younger.
You guys like The Lost City? It's very
not
good.
yet.
Yeah.
I did. It's fucking. It is. It's amazing. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's on me to watch because it's on Amazon Prime.
But no, a couple dudes here, a couple men talking. Would you rather do Julia Roberts or Sandy Bullock's?
Julia Roberts, because Sandy Bullock got ruined when I watched Gravity.
What do you mean she got ruined?
I fucking hated Gravity so much. I hated that film.
So now you don't want to have fucking sex with her?
No. Oh god, no, not anymore. You're in a film like that. I can only bang girls who are in the Mexican and Mystic Pizza. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, is that her as well?
No, but that lady, fuck, man. Literally, her career is like that movie, the sequel, a TV show based on the movie, and then another show where she is a fucking, like, what do they call him? She's a guide in Greece, being like, look, there's more Greece stuff over here and Greece stuff over there. And then a guy's like, I fucking love you. Let me take you away from all this. And then she's like, okay. It's like, okay, good movie.
It's like most
Congratulations.
girls
You
went
did
to
a
high
great
school
job.
that were Greek. All they wanted to talk about was Greek and how they're going to marry a dude from Greece.
Did we go to school with Greek people? Because I didn't fucking know that shit.
Yeah, we did. I'm not.
Who's fucking
I'm not
Greek?
saying names on here. I'm not doing.
Say,
that.
you cut it later. Just add a beep.
No, I'm not. I don't edit.
Fucking add an edit and then say
All right, cut
Jesse
it now.
Tyler
All right.
Ferguson.
Goodbye, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
The show has ended. The show